Good day, hip-hop heads. What happens when rap beef stops being about bars and starts being about lawyers, lawsuits, and receipts? Yeah, it is no longer just a diss track. It is a courtroom thriller starring Kendrick Lamar and Drake. And trust me, this one just got ugly. Before we go any further, if you love raw, unfiltered hip-hop breakdowns with zero sugarcoating, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss when the hip-hop watchdog is back on patrol. Now let us get into it. Because what started as lyrical warfare has now turned into something that feels like Law and Order rap unit. And here's the twist. This is not just about who had the better diss. It's about who crossed a line that might actually cost millions. Let us rewind real quick, but not too far, because this drama is still fresh and boiling. When Kendrick dropped Not Like Us, it wasn't just a diss, it was a full-on demolition job. The beat? Infectious. The message? Ruthless. The accusations? Let's just say, not exactly light entertainment. At first, fans treated it like the Super Bowl of rap beef. Memes everywhere, dance challenges, people screaming OVHO like it was a national anthem. But here's where things started to shift, because Drake didn't just respond with another track, he responded with something much colder, legal action. And suddenly the energy changed from who won the beef to who's about to get sued into another tax bracket. Now pause right there, because this is where it gets interesting. Hip-hop has always been about exaggeration. It's like wrestling. Everybody knows it's dramatic, but you still feel it. However, there's a difference between calling someone fake and making allegations that can follow them outside the booth. And that's exactly the gray area this situation stepped into. So now the big question is, did Kendrick Lamar go too far? Or is this just Drake trying to flip the narrative because he lost the battle on wax? Let us break that down. On one side, Kendrick fans are saying this is hip-hop, it's not a bedtime story. They argue that diss tracks are supposed to hit hard, shake the industry, and make people uncomfortable. In their eyes, Kendrick did exactly what legends like Tupac and Nas did. He applied pressure. But on the other side, Drake's supporters are saying, hold on, this is not just rap anymore. They believe certain lines crossed into dangerous territory, where reputation, business deals, and even personal safety can be affected. And when lawyers get involved, you know it's not just about pride anymore. It's about damage control. Now here's where it gets even messier, because the music industry isn't just watching, it's reacting. Labels, executives, and even other artists are quietly choosing sides. Not publicly, because nobody wants to get dragged into this hurricane, but behind the scenes, the conversations are getting loud. Think about it like a family dinner where two cousins start fighting. At first, everybody's watching for entertainment. Then suddenly chairs start moving, and now everybody's picking who to sit next to. That's where we are right now in hip-hop. And Kendrick, he's standing 10 toes down, not backing off, not apologizing, not even blinking. Which, honestly, is the most Kendrick Lamar move ever. But let's not ignore the risk here, because if this legal situation escalates, it could set a precedent. And I know that sounds like a boring word, but it's actually a big deal. Because if diss tracks start getting treated like legal documents instead of artistic expression, then hip-hop might have to play by a whole new rule book. Imagine rappers writing bars and thinking, wait, can I get sued for this? That changes everything. It's like telling a boxer, you can punch, but not too hard. At that point, is it even the same sport? Now flip the lens again. Could Drake actually win this in the legal arena, even if he lost in the cultural one? That's the chess move nobody saw coming. Because while Kendrick dominated the charts, the clubs, and the internet, Drake might be playing a completely different game, where the scoreboard isn't streams, it's settlements. And if that happens, oh, it's gonna shake the entire industry, because suddenly every diss track will come with a disclaimer. Now here's the final twist, the part nobody wants to say out loud. Both of them might win. Kendrick wins the culture, Drake wins the courtroom, and hip-hop, it walks away changed forever. So what are we really watching here? Not just a beef, not just a feud, but a turning point. The moment where rap battles stopped being just entertainment and started having real-world consequences. And whether you're Team Kendrick or Team Drake, one thing is clear. This is not over. Not even close. And the next move? It might not drop on streaming platforms. It might drop in court. Thank you for watching.